Imagine this, a perfectly cooked salmon fillet glistening on your plate. Its rich color, delicate texture, and incredible flavor speak of pristine waters and careful nurturing. But have you ever truly stopped to wonder about the journey this magnificent fish took to reach you? It's a story far more complex, technologically advanced, and fascinating than you might think. We're not just talking about a few fish. We're talking about an industry that produces millions of tons annually, a vital source of protein and healthy fats for a growing global population. This isn't just fishing, it's aquaculture, a delicate dance between nature, science, and human ingenuity, operating on a truly epic scale. Today, we're diving deep, literally, into the world of modern salmon farming. Forget old stereotypes. We're exploring a system driven by cutting-edge technology, rigorous standards, and an increasing focus on sustainability. Join us as we trace the life cycle of farmed salmon. From a tiny, precious egg to the diverse, delicious products enjoyed worldwide. This is the incredible journey unseen by most, but essential to bringing one of the world's favorite fish to tables everywhere. Every great journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single egg. The entire process hinges on starting with the absolute best. It begins with carefully selected broodstock, mature, healthy adult salmon chosen for their superior genetics, ensuring robustness, optimal growth, and disease resistance in their offspring. Think of it as nature's blueprint, carefully curated. Once these prime female salmon are ready, their eggs are gently collected. It's a process handled with extreme care. These tiny, translucent spheres hold the potential for life, and every precaution is taken. Specialized tools, sometimes even soft feathers as seen in some traditional meats, modern approaches might be used to delicately sort the eggs, removing any that don't meet the stringent quality. Only the most viable candidates make the cut. These selected eggs are then transferred to specialized incubation tanks. Picture pristine, freshwater nurseries designed for ultimate protection and development. Here, clean, filtered freshwater, mimicking the purest mountain streams, flows continuously. The temperature and oxygen levels are precisely controlled, creating the perfect conditions for the embryos within to thrive. Over the next 30 to 60 days, a miracle unfolds. Inside each egg, the embryo develops, eventually reaching what's known as the eyed egg stage. You can literally see the developing eyes through the translucent shell. This is a critical milestone. The eggs become heartier, more resilient, and less sensitive to handling and environmental changes. They are one step closer to hatching. Then comes the hatch. Tiny fish called 11s emerge, but they aren't quite ready to face the world or even eat just yet. Nature has provided them with a built-in lunchbox, a yolk sac attached to their underside. This sac is packed with all the nutrition they need for the first crucial weeks of their lives, allowing them to focus entirely on development in a protected environment. They absorb this natural energy reserve, growing stronger day by day. Once the yolk sac is fully absorbed, a new chapter begins. The young salmon enter the fry stage. Now, they are ready for their first external meal. They are introduced to specially formulated, nutrient-rich pellets. These aren't just random fish food, they are scientifically designed diets, packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, perfectly sized for tiny mouths, ensuring optimal growth and health. Throughout this early stage, the fry are raised in low-density freshwater tanks. Why low density? It's crucial for reducing stress. Less crowding means less competition, cleaner water and healthier, more robust young fish, setting them up for success in the challenging stages ahead. They grow rapidly, transitioning from fry to par, developing characteristic markings on their sides. As the seasons change, typically by autumn, these young salmon reach a size of about 13 to 15 centimeters. They've outgrown the nursery tanks and are moved to larger rearing ponds or tanks for further development. But more importantly, they undergo a remarkable physiological transformation called smoltification. This is nature's magic at work. Their bodies adapt, preparing them for the transition from a freshwater environment to the vast, saline world of the ocean. Their appearance changes, becoming more silvery, and their internal systems adjust to handle salt water. It's a critical metamorphosis, signaling they are ready for the next giant leap in their journey. Transporting these delicate smolts requires meticulous planning and care. They are moved from the freshwater facilities using specialized tanks, often on trucks or boats, equipped with systems that maintain water quality, oxygen levels, and temperature, minimizing stress. During the journey, their destination, carefully selected locations in deep, sheltered coastal waters or fjords. Here, massive, specially designed sea cages await. These aren't simple pens, they are sophisticated structures anchored in areas with strong, clean currents and high oxygen levels. The goal is to replicate, as closely as possible, the natural conditions that wild salmon thrive in, providing a constant flow of fresh, oxygen-rich seawater. Welcome to the salmon's ocean homestead. Inside these deep sea cages, the salmon will spend the next 5 to 2 years embarking on their most significant growth phase. These modern cages are marvels of engineering. Constructed from durable, corrosion-resistant materials like high-density polyethylene, they are designed to withstand harsh marine environments. Crucially, they are vast. Their large size and depth allow the salmon ample space to swim freely, exhibit natural behaviors, and develop strong muscles, closely mimicking life in the wild. This space is, and just for comfort, it's vital for fish welfare and health. The mesh design allows for excellent water exchange, constantly flushing the cages with fresh seawater and efficiently carrying away waste products, helping maintain a clean and healthy environment. But modern salmon farming goes far beyond just providing a suitable structure. It's a high-tech operation. An array of advanced technologies works 24/7 beneath the waves. Underwater sensors continuously monitor key parameters: water temperature, salinity, oxygen levels, and even current speed. Surveillance cameras provide real-time visual feedback on fish behavior and health. Think of it as an aquatic smart home, constantly gathering data. This information is relayed to technicians who can make immediate adjustments to optimize the farming environment. Are oxygen levels dipping slightly? Adjustments can be made. Is feeding behavior changing? It could signal a need for investigation. This constant vigilance ensures the salmon are always living in the best possible conditions for rapid, healthy growth. Feeding time in these ocean farms is a precisely controlled event. Automated feeding systems deliver carefully measured amounts of nutrient-rich food directly into the cages. This feed is the result of extensive research. A balanced diet containing high-quality protein, essential fatty acids like omega-3s, derived from sustainable sources, vitamins, and minerals. The goal is to efficiently nourish the salmon, helping them grow steadily towards their ideal market weight of around 5 to 6 kilograms, while minimizing waste. Feed formulas are often adjusted based on the salmon's life stage and environmental conditions. Maintaining fish health is paramount. Regular monitoring by trained personnel, including veterinarians, is standard practice. But there's also an ingenious, natural approach being widely adopted: biological pest control. Smaller fish species, known as cleaner fish, are often introduced into the salmon cages. These little helpers naturally graze on sea lice, a common parasite affecting salmon, significantly reducing the need for chemical treatments. It's a fantastic example of using nature's own solutions to maintain fish welfare. Optimizing living conditions, the right temperature, salinity, and even natural light cycles further reduces stress and minimizes the risk of disease. The focus is always on proactive, preventative health management. The clock is ticking from the moment of harvest. Maintaining the cold chain is absolutely critical. Immediately after being brought aboard the wellboat or harvesting platform, the salmon are humanely stunned and then rapidly chilled, often using a slurry of ice and water. This quick cooling process is vital for maintaining freshness and ensuring the highest quality, texture, and flavor. From the farm site, the salmon are swiftly transported, often within hours, to nearby processing plants. They travel in refrigerated trucks or continue in the wellboat's circulating, chilled water tanks, ensuring they arrive at the facility in peak condition, adhering to strict food safety and quality standards every step of the way. Inside the processing plant, a streamlined, meticulously controlled operation begins. Hygiene is paramount. Workers adhere to strict protocols, and the environment is kept impeccably clean. Upon arrival, the salmon are often graded by size and quality before entering the processing line. The first steps involve automated or semi-automated systems for cleaning, descaling, and eviscerating, removing internal organs. Machines work swiftly and precisely, followed by thorough washing to ensure each fish is perfectly clean. Quality control inspectors are present at multiple points, scrutinizing the fish to ensure they meet the required standards. After this initial processing, many salmon are prepared for market as whole fish. They are carefully packed in boxes with ample ice or rapidly frozen in specialized tunnels to lock in freshness. Maintaining the low temperature is crucial throughout storage and transportation, ensuring the consumer receives a product as fresh as the day it was harvested. These whole fish are destined for markets and restaurants around the globe. But a huge portion of salmon undergoes further processing, most commonly into the fillets we often see in stores. This is where skilled craftsmanship meets efficiency. Each salmon, typically weighing between 5 and 6 kilograms, is carefully inspected again. Then, using specialized razor, sharp knives, workers expertly remove the head and tail. The next step requires incredible precision, filleting. With practiced movements, workers slice along the backbone, separating the flesh into two beautiful, smooth fillets. The goal is maximum yield, getting as much prime meat as possible, while ensuring no bones remain. A single 5-6 kg salmon yields approximately 2 to 3 kilograms of prime fillet. These newly cut fillets undergo another rigorous inspection. They might pass under bright lights or be manually checked to catch any remaining pin bones or imperfections. The skin might be left on or removed, depending on the final product specification. Next comes portioning. Depending on market demand, fillets might be sold whole or more often, cut into smaller, consumer-friendly portions, perhaps weighing between 200 and 500 grams. This cutting can be done manually or by highly accurate automated portioning machines. Finally, packaging. To maintain freshness and extend shelf life, fillets are often vacuum packed, removing air to prevent oxidation. Alternatively, they might be placed in styrofoam boxes with absorbent pads and sealed, often using modified atmosphere packaging map, or simply packed well with ice. Proper chilling at temperatures between 0 and 4 degrees Celsius is essential, keeping the fillets fresh for several days. For longer preservation, fillets can be quick, frozen at temperatures of 18 degrees Celsius or lower, maintaining quality for months. Not all fillets are destined for immediate sale. A significant portion is transformed into another delicacy, smoked salmon. This ancient preservation technique has been refined into a precise art form. It starts with high-quality fresh fillets, often from salmon weighing between 2 and 4 kilograms post-processing. The first crucial step is salting. Salt is applied evenly, either by hand dry salting or by immersing the fillets in a brine solution. Salting does more than just add flavor, it draws out moisture, which helps preserve the fish and firm up the texture, preparing it for the smoking process. Ensuring the correct salt concentration is key. After salting, the fillets are often rested, allowing the salt to penetrate evenly throughout the flesh. Next, the salmon is moved into a smoking chamber. Here, the magic happens. There are generally two main methods: cold smoking and hot smoking. Cold smoking, done at low temperatures, typically below 30 or 86, imparts a delicate smoky flavor without cooking the fish, resulting in that classic silky texture. Hot smoking occurs at higher temperatures, cooking the fish through while infusing it with a robust smoky flavor. The type of wood used, like beech, oak, or alder, adds distinct aromatic notes. Temperature and smoking time are meticulously controlled variables, tailored to achieve the desired flavor profile, color, and texture, ensuring the characteristic smoky layer develops, keeping the inside moist and tender. After emerging from the smoker, the salmon is cooled and often matured for a period, sometimes up to 48 hours. This allows the smoky flavors to mellow and distribute evenly throughout the fillet. Finally, the smoked salmon is carefully trimmed, checked one last time for any small bones, and then often sliced by hand. ready to bring its distinctive, luxurious flavor to tables. Smoked salmon can have a shelf life ranging from 10 days to several weeks under refrigeration. This complex, fascinating process ensures that millions of tons of high-quality salmon can travel from carefully managed farms to your plate, embodying a story of science, nature, and dedication.